about to boot it away to start this game. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back has it.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Green. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
To the 10. Got a lot of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Green. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting... Touchdown, Arkansas! And they jump on top.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense set for a first down play. Trying the left side. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, look out! He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Green. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Might be looking to run. Escape. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody. Took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And time, the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Green. Dances away from the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And the defense drags him down. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He'll take, fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Still looking on the move. And that pass picked off.
And you don't see this very often with big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
A attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Unloads it left. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown Razorbacks. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense.
And he breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Aggies. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got the first down and still on his feet. All by himself down the middle. The 20, 10, touchdown Arkansas. And let's put up points today. What do you say? When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Bust through behind his pad. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, now I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to, and he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They went up top on second and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Wegman. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
On target to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
Hello.
The Hogs send that offense
What's
back
different?
onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse.
I
Wonder
said,
how
what's
aggressive they're
different?
willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right
That's
here?
crazy.
That we can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Yeah, I'm fucking selling.
Timeout called by
I'm
the
selling, man.
offense, and
Yeah.
now they just have
I'm
one
over here
remaining
fucking
in
up.
the half. Running out of
Feeling
time
like
here
a
in the
dumbass.
first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board.
Feeling
And
like I don't know how
they
to play.
got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Just enough time to get off
I know,
one
dude.
more snap. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
This nigga is fucking me up on the run game. I have 3 interceptions, so
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
yo, what the fuck is that? Emil, what the fuck is that?
From inside his own 15, let's see
That
how
you,
far
bro?
he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just one
Don't
or
say
two more
what.
guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30.
Why was there a big 8 ball?
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
Tackle. I just can't tackle to save my life. That's the reason why I'm losing this game. I can't tackle to save my life. He has 5 rushes for 187 yards.
They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly
What that mean?
You gotta create momentum.
It's the only reason why he's in this game.
You only do that by
That's what I'm
going out,
saying.
marching the ball down the field and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing defense.
See?
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got
So here's
knocked
the
out of the fit. Touchdown, Aggies! And that one will give them the
Oh
lead.
my god.
This offense is high octane. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll line up to go for 2.
I didn't even pick a playbook or none of that like I
Back to
usually do.
pass, it's Wegman. And he makes the grab for the Deuce.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right.
That was my bad.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5
Now I'm at home.
15. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Coming after it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Man, that's what I love about this offense. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so...
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still
The first play of the game for him.
And this is where my leadership
80 yards
and my experience comes into play. We got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Lowers those pads. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6.
I mean, I could see.
Back onto the field.
But it's kind of like, you know,
they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. He's got it down the right side. And chunk plays are the name of the game. And they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of sceneries there across the 35. 1st and 10 from the 36. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it from the red zone. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's right on target. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
They keep attacking through the air. Moving out to the right. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I had a feeling, too. I was going to go there. I pump fake to him.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Getting set for the point after.
And
the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. See what they can do here in the
6 rushes for 217 yards.
Different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Looking to throw, it's Wegman.
Oh, come on! Yo! It like dragged me behind him.
Pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like. Because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
1st down here for the offense. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Moss. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He caught that. It's crazy.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for
Oh my God.
Like, we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. That's something that you look back. It's a big stat. So I like the aggressiveness to go for, especially when you get like easy decision. Right? 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting north-south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
Looking for the 1st down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. The throw. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Razorbacks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 18 over Old Dominion. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. On the run, it's Wegman. Got his man on the outside. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. At the 45 on his way. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
I don't know. He has 2 of them that went crazy. Getting
The
closer.
offense
Not
down
just
to the
ownership.
22 on 1st and 10.
His name is Owen. You know that.
They'll run it from the gun.
He's a hurt.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Defense going to use a timeout. Can't afford to have any confusion on the call here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Oh my God.
He's got him and they convert. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
This nigga's trash. I should have won this game. I didn't start stopping the run until the end of the game.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right for the big play coming. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this.
That's crazy.